be in for some more fireworks from both these batsmen. Change of bowling, Mukhidul Islam from the T Sports end. Down the leg side. Idea was okay because you got to get it fuller and does not allow. So
it's just a fractional falling over there. That's the only thing I've seen wrong. Falling over. Down the ground, presents an opportunity and gone. That's an important breakthrough. An important bowling change, and it's brought about the wicket.
That's good bowling. It's the first ball that he faced actually set the tone. Forced Shomo Sharka to play that shot. Everything right, but it's the placement. Fielder was there. He had to just move a bit right of his side and well taken in the end. Taken a bit low, but good execution in the end. Good catch. Mukhidul. Ecstatic, why not? Managed to give the first breakthrough for his side. Shomo Sharka departs for yet another promising 34, 62 for one touchdown.
The skipper, Mohammad Mithun, is in the middle. That was a fantastic catch in the deep to send back Shomo Sharka. Was hit nicely, but it was falling in the front and had to dive in the front to pick up that catch. And it's Islam Imon. Mithun, the skipper. He's got this touch of class. Even if he picks up a single, he gets into a really good position. Have a look at this catch. Mohammad Mithun is here because of this. It's a fantastic bit of fielding. There you go. Really nicely judged in the end.
Change of fields for Mukhidul. Mohammad Mithun, the new man in, skipper. I'd really love to see the new man taking the tempo. The start the openers made, I really want to see they take on the tempo and play with the same intent as the both batsmen did early on. You need to score a big here.
Is it going to be easy for the new batsman? They've already picked up 9 4s and 2 6s in this innings between those two, the left-hander and the right-hander, Shomo Sharka and Kumar Das. Not going to be easy. This needs to take a little bit more time.
Yeah, just spotted something about Shomo Sharka and his front foot. Look at how much it turns, well, it looks literally to extra cover. So when that ball is full and directed at leg stump, he's closing himself off there. And then it readjusts. So the body and the leg are not moving in sync. And so the lack of timing is presented, and then the catch is also presented. The other issue that you find is that when he hits through the leg side, it looks so fluid because he's almost hitting it in front of his pad or as it goes down leg side. It may be something that he'll need to work on. And bowlers start working him out and getting the ball to swing into the middle and leg.
Once again getting the start and whatnot, going on to pick up a big one. Very good over. First one picking.
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায়। উপভোগ করুন যখন খুশি যেখানে খুশি। ওয়েলকাম টু সিনে স্পট।
A good start once again. Sammu Sharkar, the one who just got out recently. Arafat Sani to continue. It does change a bit because when you see the back of Sammu Sharkar after that blistering start, you can just start to believe in yourself that yes, we can just hold things together now for the certain period of time, make life difficult for the new batsman Mohammad Mithun, have him on strike as much as possible, makes room, will pick up a single.
I'd love to see just from here on. After losing his partner, he has been playing really well, but now he has a different role to play. He needs to play at least another 5 overs, set the tone for the batting side. And talking about the fans, they are enjoying Ace virtual fan zone. Comfort of their home, enjoying good cricket. Arafat Sani not afraid to toss the ball up to the new batsman. In fact, it's Litom Das who has been playing so well, but still he's inviting him to toss. That's good bowling.
They're probably going to take a little bit time here. Outside edge should come quite easily for the single. He's trying to create that gap between the short third and the point fielder. There's a bit of a gap there.
I think his natural instinct is to score runs. And hence the footwork. Yes, he's falling away at that point. The bowler follows him down the leg side. So he doesn't quite get the gap or the angle that he desires. I think Linton Das is going to play his natural game. He doesn't want to curb that natural class that's about him. Yes, there's a situation to play, but they've got a foundation that is set because of him. I think someone like Mohammad Mithun, who hasn't had enough time out in the middle because Gopis are running good throw in the end, but they get the brace. I think Mohammad Mithun, who hasn't had a lot of time out in the middle, is the one that probably needs to express himself a bit more, really get into the game, deduce the conditions. Here we go. Totally decide early on that they're going for the second. Lovely to see. Look at that. The backing up. 2 fielders at the stump. Good awareness.
He's the skipper. And he would like to lead from the front. He just needs to settle his nerves because he just come on to bat and he's seen what the pitch has offered. I mean, both the batsmen, Sammu Sharkar and Liton Das, have played quite easily and picked up boundaries at will. But for a new batsman to come and repeat what the others have done so far, it's not going to be that easy. Yes, maybe possible, maybe set. We'll have to wait and see how he goes about his job in the middle. So very crucial for Ghazi Group Chattogram that this man on screen stays on. He's had a lovely tournament. A pitch, but he's cleared that fielder over the top, reverse and a boundary to finish the over. After 9, it's 75 for 1. And it's also time out for the...
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায়। উপভোগ করুন যখন খুশি যেখানে খুশি। ওয়েলকাম টু সিনে স্পট।
বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskid Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24শে নভেম্বর থেকে 18ই ডিসেম্বর লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ অনলি অন টি স্পোর্টস।
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায় স্ক্রল করুন আর স্ট্রিম করুন রোম্যান্স কমেডি থ্রিলার ক্রাইম অ্যাকশন যে কোনো ধরনের অরিজিনাল কন্টেন্ট
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
We've already seen some explosive battle and from the bat of classy Liton Das over the 35 of 24. Here you go, attempting to play the reverse and making sure that it gets over the top of the infielders. A couple of them there. Once he gets it over the top, the boundary was written all over it, the IPBC boundary. Now becomes the highest run scorer in the bongobondhu T20. Overtakes Tamim Iqbal. In such a good nick. Elegant, so very elegant. Right, Mukidul comes back for his second over. Bowled a really good over, picking up the wicket of Sumo Sharkar. Also giving away only 4 runs. Minister Group Russia, he will be hoping and he can do some magic with the ball. Ideally, they'll be hoping that they pick up another couple of wickets here. Nicely bowled, straight to the fielder.
Talking about Mukidul, he has been part of the high-performance squad, and the Bangladesh Cricket Board must give credit to Toddy Radford, the high-performance coach, injected quite a few youngsters into this tournament. The likes of Akbar Ali, the under-19 World Cup winning captain, Tanveer Hassan Tamim. They've all been promoted to the high-performance squad and played quite a few matches just ahead of this tournament. That's a bit of midfielding. Went to the third man for a single. The thing is, they've played a couple of 2-day matches. They've played quite a few T20 matches as well as the 50-over games. So they have been training and they have been involved in residential training camp in BKSP. That really worked well for them in this tournament.
How many in that high-performance squad?
Around 25 to 30, and most of them came from that under-19 World Cup winning side. There are quite a few who were there in the high-performance squad previously.
Lifts it over the infield. Could have been another boundary, but the fielder gets in the way. He's playing with great freedom. Playing with impetus, and there's confirmation. Top of the pile. And making it look very, very easy at the moment.
Yeah, once the players go through the under-19 age group level, be a single, and that's where they start to scout for really good talent. After winning that World Cup, the Under-19 World Cup, when Bangladesh went on to make history by beating India in the final. Most of those players are in the high-performing squad. And if not all, I think every one of them. And that's how the system works. First, it's the development where the age group level players are selected, fine-tuned, and then sent to high-performance squad so that they can represent the Bangladesh A team and then go on to impress after performing and making sure the selectors take note. They go on to represent the national team. It's so very crucial, both the age group level and the high-performance squad, to ensure that once they get an opportunity, they start to play well and they showcase their talent, especially in this tournament, even though it's a shortest format.
That's worked away in the third man for a single. 81 for 1 after 10.
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskid Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24 নভেম্বর থেকে 18 ডিসেম্বর লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ অনলি অন টি স্পোর্টস।
There's still a lot of batting to come, but if you have someone like Litton Das still in the crease there, by the end of the 10th over, he's moved out to 39 of 27. You expect him to get in and get a really big one. Farhad Reza. Low full toss onto the legs. Didn't get the treatment that it deserved, but it should come back for second.
Yeah, one of the things that you're going to notice here is how prolific he is through the offside, off the front foot, off the back foot, whether it's spinners, whether it's seam bowlers. He gives himself room and is something to behold when he's in full cry. Down the wicket, no surprise. Through the offside again. Wonderful, wonderful timing, wonderful foot movement. He's putting on a show.
Just cannot bowl in that area. He does like to move across, but what a lovely follow through. And you know exactly where the fielders are. It's a good effort from the fielder Nazmul Hussain Shanto, but not good enough. Have a look at that. It's over the top of the cover fielder. It's an excellent shot from Litton Das. Showing some real class here.
That's worked away towards long on for a single.
Yeah, Mazza, they're just having a look at that Hawkeye again. And you just look at how prolific he is through the offside. We'll have it up again in a short while. Something that I've picked up there that I think perhaps at some stage he'll probably need to work on and become better. I don't doubt he can become better, is that probably the next delivery there. It's a delivery at the stumps, but he continues to want to give himself room and play through the offside, whereas he could hit that down the ground with an on drive or play through the onside. So I'll be interested to see when bowlers start bowling a lot straighter to him and start targeting his front pad. Goes through the offside. My gosh, he'll punish you.
He's been in a tremendous touch with the bat. The highest individual score in one international belongs to him. He smashed 176. That was against Zimbabwe in March. 16 fours and 8 sixes in that knock. And he's not looked back since then. Trying to pick up a big one here. Such a lovely player to watch. I just feel that he's got so much time available. Pure class. Nine of 9 for Mithun. 9 in this over already. Will they come back for the second? They don't. 10 to finish the over. 91 for 1.
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায় উপভোগ করুন যখন খুশি যেখানে খুশি ওয়েলকাম টু সিনে স্পট
91 for 1 in 11 overs. Well, we've been keeping ourselves warm and around the stadium with the Kazi and Kazi tea. How many cups of Kazi and Kazi tea have you had, Edward Rainsford?
I love their tea bags. Just giving one right now. Good. Fantastic. This is ginger, by the way. Yours is ginger as well?
Yeah.
Lemongrass, maza? Yeah.
It's lemongrass.
Fantastic.
New bowler, Anisul Islam in the attack. Yes, it's going to be difficult for Nazmul Hussain Shanto to first and foremost keep him quiet. But also important for him to realize that, yes, if he can pick up wickets from the other end, that's the reason why he has changed and brought in Anisul Islam from this end. If you have wickets at hand, after this 8 more overs available, oh yes, I reckon they can have a really big total. Dealing in singles at the moment.
Going back to Leighton, I just wanted to know, is that his skills or his mindset allows him so much time? What's the strategy behind that? What sets him apart from the other batsmen? Is it not just about the skills, or it's the mindset as well as the thought process, as we were talking before in the other game?
Did some go through the high performance centre as well? Did he spend a bit of time there?
He was part of the Bangladesh under-19 squad.
How long was it before he played his first international game? Oh, he's gone. Mohammad Mithun, you're bossing the game. You just open up the door and they've taken it with both hands. I know he's probably disappointed. He's looking down. Unnecessary shot.
It's a good change. If you get in a new bowler, you know, just rolling the fingers over, he's trying to be cheeky, misses it. The ball goes through the defenses, hits the timber. Not a great shot from the skipper. He'll be very, very disappointed. He's happy, and why not? So will be Nazmul Hussain Shanto. The skipper goes for 11. It's 93 for 2. Tabshir Rahman, the right-hander, the new batsman. What was going through the minds of Mohammad Mithun? Still cannot figure it out. He's the new batsman. He's got a good experience. He's here because of this. Now have a look at this. Yeah. Why would you want to do that at this stage of the game?
It's a slower delivery as well. He's had an age to look at that. No pace to work with. So even if he tried to lay back on that, he wasn't going to get the desired speed away to the boundary or the angle you'd have wanted down to fine leg. Nevertheless, Minister Group Rajshahi, they've got a breakthrough, staying in the game, putting brakes on wherever Chottagram are going to end up. It can't be always one-sided, can it? He'll be thinking, well, this pitch looks good. We can restrict them to 160. We can make a game of it. 170, we'll stretch ourselves. 180 will get us all excited.
If he bats deep, then 170 is a possibility. They're going at almost 8 runs in an over. The 9 will get them 167. 11 will get them 180 plus. There you go. But I'm sure that as long as Litunda stays there, they'll be hoping that they can get to 180. I wouldn't be surprised if he stays till the very end, maybe more. Rajshahi would be hoping that, yeah, we can pick up his wicket, then we can restrict them to a total where they'll come back and chase it. It's turning out to be a good over. In good line and length and not allowing the batsmen to free their arms. Only 4 in that over. 95 for 2.
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskid Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24 নভেম্বর থেকে 18 ডিসেম্বর লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ
One away from what could be his second
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskid Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি
So far, 35 balls to reach his 50, 142.9 strike rate. That actually shows his class, and at the same time, he managed to put pressure onto the bowling side. As long as he is at the crease, Rajshahi will be looking to give him less chances to score freely.
bowling. We saw that earlier. In the previous over, it was Mohammad Mithun. This time it's Samshur Rahman. Right. Similar kind of shot, similar kind of result. Very good from Rajshahi.
Well. Unbelievable. He stands there. It's a length delivery. I would like the Hawkeye boys to maybe even bring that up in terms of a pitch map. I think that's also in the slot. Opens the door, opens the gate. He has to go for 1. 96 for 3.
Is it okay? Next.
Musaddiq Hussain Shoikut is the new batsman. Out of the 3 matches that they have played so far, Gazipur Chattogram, twice they've chased. Twice they've won by 9 wickets. The last match they played, they won by 10 runs. They batted first. That was against Borishal. He's here because of this. Oh, he easily played a proper cricketing shot instead of trying to be that cheeky, taking unnecessary risk, and pays a heavy price.
Going back to Samsud's dismissal, I actually don't get the mindset here. You have a fine leg deep onto the circle fence, and then you just came in. You have a batsman who scored 50 and playing really well. You can easily give a single, rotate the strike, and give him more strike.
To the third man. Just going back to the point that I was trying to make, they have batted only once in the tournament, batting first in the match, where they managed to score 151 for 7, even though they went on to win by 10 runs. So it's important for them to realize, for Rashai, that if they can get him out, then they can put them into a lot more pressure. He's been very good. He's been excellent. A lovely player to watch. And he's had a wonderful time in the tournament. Right to the top in terms of runs scored in the tournament so far. Unbeaten. Unbeaten on 50-46, Liton Das. They're going to come back for the second. No, Sadakis Shoikat is very, very quick. Easy, too easy. Very good. Really good running. Brings up the 100. It's 100 for 3.
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন
The second, double the time in terms of balls, 52 balls. It makes such a big difference. Ibadat Hussain. Have a look at what he has done. Beautiful cover drive. Liton Das. Again on the offside. So much time. That's down the ground. Went all the way. A bit cheeky, but got away with it. This dangerous batsman when he gets going. He's got all the shots in the book. Again, lovely touch. Beautiful touch. It's just a gentle push and it's gone to the boundary.
Right, there's just a few words there between the captain and the bowler. And it's because of this. The captain has said, I'm coming up to mid-off. I need you to hit the deck. Instead, he's gone long half volley, slower delivery, and Liton Das has timed it to perfection. There you go. No. Hit the deck. Liton Das, 55 for 37. There's his wagon wheel. Not a lot down the ground through the offside, but prolific through the cover region.
Yeah, I'm just thinking whether Nazmul Shanta would be attempting to bring one of the fielders from the onside, because there were 3 fielders on the onside protecting the boundaries, long on, deep mid wicket and a deep square leg. Get one of them on the offside, especially when Liton Das is on strike. And you got to tell the bowlers that then you've got to make sure that he pitches it on and around the off stump, because anything in leg, then easy pickings for him on the onside. Now he's and the non-strikers in. That's why he's got a slip in place for the new batsman. Musaddi, that's fine. and then well bowled. So it's important to figure out. I mean, you've got the coaching staff looking at what Liton Das has done throughout the tournament. You got to have a certain plan. You got to have plans for each and every batsman. And if it doesn't work, then you can go to your other way of doing things. But I just feel that they haven't read the situation. What ball? Oh, they've gone up. That's a lovely delivery from Ibadat Hussain.
Well, you can see what the pitch can offer you if you can hit a length. If you're going to bash away at a good length and be brave enough to do it for a long period of time. Look at the reaction off the surface. Squares him up. Nearly finds the outside edge.
You need to wear Boshundhara mask to remain safe in this tough times. At the moment, Rajshahi bowlers are making it tough for the Chattogram batters. They managed to pick up 2 wickets and conceded 19 runs before this over in the last 3 overs. So some sort of comeback from Rajshahi, and they need to capitalize that. They have a new man in and another guy, Liton, batting on 50. Yeah, talking about Boshundhara mask and the tiger I can see as well.
Very good eyesight, Maza. Yeah, stay safe.
He will keep the strike with that single. After 14, it's 107 for 3.
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের #1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi
By Minister Gubra Shahi. Mehdi Hassan who opened the innings none for 19, Ibadat none for 22. I thought Muqidul was very good. So was Anisul. It's up to these two bowlers to ensure that they create more pressure. Confirmation, all boundaries so far in this match. Beg your pardon, innings have been scored by the pair. Good running, really good running. Pair of Liton Das and Shumo Sharkar. Mushaddiq is very, very good, as I said earlier. Very quick in between the wickets. Came back in, just playing inside the line. And the keeper and the bowler both reacted. Ooh. Suggests that there was a bit of a bat on that. For sure.
I think the keeper was convinced, totally convinced. Confirmation, spike as it goes close to the bat. There, totally convinced. He was convinced. No one went up with him. Gentle request.
That appeal was soft, wasn't it? Oh, lovely touch. Once again, it's a beautiful touch. Good work in the deep from Arafat Sani. This time is a bat from Mosaddeq. Have a look at the real time, what really happened. Appeal, soft appeal, isn't it? Keeper, the bowler, just pulling out at the very last moment. Held their neck there.
The bowler was not pretty sure that way. Down the leg side for wide.
Yeah, there was elation more from the keeper than anyone else. The bowler almost went on as an afterthought because he saw the keeper's reaction, and then from there it sort of fizzled out. And like, well, not quite there. There isn't quite an edge, but confirmation there was an edge, and he survives.
Yeah, he's still there, Musaddiq Hussain. Just a fumble, heading it straight to the fielder and picking up a single. So very crucial for the fielders inside the circle to stop the singles that way. And during these times, fans can stay connected from the comfort of their homes. The Ace Virtual Fan Zone. Keep an eye on your favorite team, favorite players. See what's going on in the bongobondhu T20. Little on strike. He's just slowed down a bit, hasn't he? Dealing in singles. He already has 8 fours in his innings, going at a strike rate of almost 150. Partnership now 19 of 16.
I'm really impressed to see how Anisul bowled. Just chip in a couple of overs, picked up a wicket, dried up the boundaries. Really worked well for the captain. Change of field there.
Well bowled. Got to finish the over. 115 for 3.
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
Bongobondhu T20 Cup, match number 10. That was a group Chattogram. Yeah. Wonderful start, but the brakes have been put on. It's delectably done. Wonderful shot. Just got inside the line. Very difficult shot to play inside out, and he's got himself a delightful looking IPDC 4.
What a shot by Liton Das. Just making some room once again, not overhitting it, placing, timing, just not just making that gap in the cover region for a boundary.
Well, the boundary of the first ball is going to put pressure on Farhad Reza. Just not quite sure what's going on. Look at that. Now that's being a little cheeky and some risk element to that attempt.
Not necessary. Absolutely. The bloke who's playing so well, hitting the ball lovely through the offside. Absolutely no reason for this shot. You're going to get no value. All you're going to do is give your wicket away, give the keeper a catch or make a mistake. You mentioned Shameen Rajshahi getting back in the game. It's only due to batsman error. 2 shocking strokes by Mohammad Mithun and Shamsur Rahman.
Well, there was almost another one a couple of balls back from the man, Liton Das. Don't expect him to do that.
When you've got a team down and you're batting nicely and you're flowing, you do not give the advantage back. This is Shoma Sarkar. That was the first wicket. It's a good catch, actually, in the deep. He made good ground. But these are the 2 dismissals I want to highlight. Absolutely no need for this. Slower ball, no pace. And again, Shamshur, you've been around too long to make that mistake. Letting the opposition back in the game when you've got them down.
Giving him the charge once again. Mossadegh Hussain can be a pretty compact batsman, but at times you'll see him just dancing down and trying to meet the ball.
How many shots we have seen today going for a boundary through fine leg and third man? It was all good batsmanship. The batsmen were hitting the ball straight through covers, mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket. Why are you trying that ramp shot where the bowlers is bowling slow balls and normally half volleys?
Yes, good running. Very good running. It's a really good pitch. This pitch is playing absolutely fantastically well. All you got to do is get in a good position, hit through the line of ball, as Liton Das has done all evening. He has stroked the ball, never overhit the ball. Just commit good cricket shots. These are the bowling resources left. Farhad Reza has been expensive, not like him to go over 10 and over. Normally very economical. Mehidi's got 2 left. He's been expensive today.
Another little stroke into the deep to amble the single. That completes over number 16. 125 for 3 is that time of the evening for the Bosundhara LP Gas strategic timeout.
বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায় উপভোগ করুন যখন খুশি যেখানে খুশি ওয়েলকাম টু সিনে স্পট
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24 নভেম্বর থেকে 18 ডিসেম্বর লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ অনলি অন টি স্পোর্টস
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায় স্ক্রল করুন আর
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Counting down on the Bosundhara LP Gas strategic timeout.
1.
All set to go. Now they've got a partnership of 29. Liton Das and Mossadegh Hussain, you need to ensure. Sorry to keep on harping about it, but it's more often than not we have noticed play restarting after any kind of break. Batsmen tend to lose their concentration.
You're a wise man, aren't you? You've seen too many games of cricket. You've seen too many strategic timeouts to know what's around the corner, don't you?
Yeah, I just hope for the Chattogram team's sake it does not happen. But it'll be up to Anisul now to try and bowl accurately. Ensure that complete concentration is there for the batters. Test them. Now, do you think there was some concentration there? Short, wide, and he went charging after it. Had to reach for it.
Almost a cotton bowled. It was uppish. The bowler did decent job stopping it. That was a short ball, wide, batsman coming down the track, hitting the toe of the bat and almost a wicket.
You just heard almost a wicket. Crazy, isn't it? After the break, you go and try to play a shot like that. Excellent delivery. Yorker, Lang, he had to come down very quickly on that late on dash. Squeezes it out. Nurul Hassan.
Well, why is Nurul Hassan not standing up to the stumps? That's my question. Fellow bowler, 120 Ks, the batsman's charging. Got to stand up to the stumps. Can't let batsmen just charge at your medium pace bowlers and take the attack to them. He's bowling a lot of slower balls as well. Get up to the stumps, keep the batsman in the crease. Give your bowler a target.
The Yorker attempted dug out there. Just the point, not only is he standing behind, but he's standing so much well behind. I mean, it's like as if he's bowling at 140 clicks.
Well, that was 108 kilometres an hour. Look how far the keeper's standing back. It's like Murtaza in his pomp when Murtaza was steaming in back in 2007.
Got to go really way back. Well, they're striving to get underneath the ball, but Niri, most occasions not really making contact with the meaty part.
Well, credit the bowler. Anderson's doing a good job getting the Yorkers in. Not very fast, but it's very accurate. You just think the batsman's going to think, right, the bowler's getting his Yorkers in. I'm going to get down the wicket. I'm going to advance down the wicket, try and get it on the full toss.
Tell you what, pressure's been created. 4 singles. Something's got to give here. Mosaddek on strike. He goes big, he goes high, he goes long. Excellent shot inside out. Brilliantly made into IPDC maximum.
We have seen some gorgeous shots today. In my book, that's the shot of the day. Over cover, a beautiful swing, big follow through for IPDC 6 over cover 9.
Yeah, marvellous stroke. A thing of beauty. Doesn't overhit the ball, just caresses it. Goes a long way.
Another good ball to finish with. Decent over except for that over boundary. 17 done. 135 for 3.
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi.
The partnership worked now. Suddenly the wheel started moving again. It had stopped for a while, becoming a little ominous for the opposing side now. The opposing bowlers will be tested. 3 more overs to go. There will be a lot of throwing the bat around. Oh, another good one. Excellent bowling in the death. It's tough.
We had a contrast of game today. First 10 overs, there were so many runs scored, but now in the later part, the bowlers has done a pretty decent job. They have been economical. They have got the Yorkers right. Litton, at this moment, bit watchful.
Just have a look at what transpired a short while back. Nurul Hassan realized after the event, after the event, he realized that he was out. He had seen it, that little spike in the big screen.
Nothing worse, I tell you. Nothing worse as a keeper when you've had a catch and you think he's nicked it and the batsman gets away and then he gives you the old wink. 20 minutes later, say, yeah, I got a little feather on that one.
Well, his moving backwards wasn't a wise option, and he knows it.
Keeper says to the batsman, "Did you get a little nick on that?" He goes, "No, I didn't nick it, I middled it."
The last over, Mossadegh played a similar shot, but then his head was following the ball, the arms went, but the last shot was not in a good position.
Gone for it, slices it, and despairing effort to no avail. The elderly Ashraful letting it go through for the IPDC 4.
Once again, Mossadegh has got the result, but I was saying that the ball he hits for 6, his foot went to the ball, but this occasion his foot just went to the leg stump, but still fruitful.
Yeah, very fruitful. Much needed. 140 for 3. They should get 165, 170 here.
Again, movement backward. Again, the bowler knows, pitches it further up, making it more difficult for him to get some bat on it.
Well, they've got plenty of Yorkers in these last 2 or 3 overs. They really have hit the Yorkers. The only problem when you bowl Yorkers constantly, when you get it wrong, you get the ball, as the batsmen say, in the slot, in the zone. And when you get it in the zone or in the slot, it goes the journey. So we've spoken about having plan A and plan B. So sometimes you can't just rely on that Yorker, because if you get it wrong, it can go. Like the 6 in the previous over and the boundary in this over.
Full toss. Just sliced it, not in absolute control. Get a streaky single of the last ball of the 18th over. Chattogram move on to 141 for 3.
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskid Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24শে নভেম্বর থেকে 18ই ডিসেম্বর লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ অনলি অন টি স্পোর্টস।
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
Goes back and he lofts it. That's gonna go a long, long way. Brilliant IPDC maximum.
That's the problem when you're going Yorkers, you get it wrong. You get it right in the hitting zone, right in the arc for the batsman, exactly where they want. Have a look at this, right in the slot. Oh, help yourself. Fabulous stroke. Lovely follow through. Mossadegh found some good rhythm here, some good form.
His foot position was way better. He was not moving away to the leg side. So that's why he could hit the ball through the line.
Again, that trigger movement, trying to make room for himself. Bowler tries to follow. What he does is allowed to come onto him and just whips it away. He's been trying to get the big 6s in, but if you can get one to hit is the 6 again. Just how close was it to the target? Bottle of organic hair. No, it's quite a bit. There you go. He should be hit instead of an umbrella. He should be hitting this one. That'll get him from organic hair, safe hand sanitizer. 50,000 taka. Fooled the bowler, fooled the keeper, and bonus runs.
It's going to be 5 wides. It's sloppy. It's really, really sloppy, and it brings up the 150 for Chattogram, but it's pretty poor bowling and it's dreadful keeping, it must be said. However difficult it is to take, you've got to get something behind it, whether it be your pads, your gloves, your chest, anything. Just get something behind it.
They're far enough behind to try and make that attempt.
That's a good point, because Norrell does stand quite deep. I've noticed that. And I know it's a slower ball. You've got to have a signal with your bowler. Maybe have a little sign. Crashed away through the offside. I was going back to long time ago. I always try to have a signal with my bowler for slow balls. One, because you don't want the ball bouncing before you and making it awkward. And two, you don't want a little nick. You don't want the bowler to bowl a really good slow ball, outfox the batsman, get a nick, and you're standing 4 yards too deep. You've got to have a bit of communication between both keeper and bowler.
A very effective partnership going on. 59 runs. The strike rate has been x 150 plus.
Accurate, but that's hoisted. Gonna fall safely in front of Arhat. It's been interesting to see the pitch map. You see the balls erratic, only 9%. Those are the violet balls dropping there, hitting the stumps directly. They have been all over the place, haven't they? The beehive is really erratic.
Reminds me of you, bowler Shamim.
Magnificent shot. Just clouted it, and it raced away for an IPDC 4.
Mossadegh has been stealing the show. Litton 17 out of not getting strike. That was a half volley outside off stump. Mossadegh on the back foot crunches away 2 covers for IPDC boundary. You miss the target, the batsman is going to hit you.
He has been striving for mostly backing away, and realizing the bowler is going to try the Yorker length, and he's getting enough space inside to make it into a half volley.
Broken his bat, I think, as well. Don't change that, Mossadegh. Coming on like an absolute cannon. Pinging off that bat. Absolutely found some great rhythm. No shortage nowadays. Everyone travels with 4 or 5, 6 bats in their bag. Steve Smith, the Aussie captain, travels with about 15 on tour.
Seriously?
He does. Excess luggage for Cricket Australia must be through the roof.
Mossadegh again moves that initial movement. Bowler tries to follow. It happened once before when the bowler bowled it wide down the leg side. The keeper missed. This time not quite the same.
Well, I like what Litson Das was trying there, because I think Litson Das is actually right. He realised that Norrell had to dive and tumble down the leg side. There was no way Litson Das was going to get run out here once he set up. Keeper's got to roll, he's got to get up, he's got to get a throw in. Mossadegh though wanted to strike. Mossadegh did not want to barb it. Oh, Mossadegh. You're just pinching the strike now. Poor Litson Das. Not getting the look in. 19 overs bowled, 162 for 3.
কত পর্যন্ত টার্গেট যেতে পারে দেখি, কমেন্টস করুন তো সবাই।
Couple of overs earlier we were looking at the pitch map and there was only 9% ball hitting the stump, because the strategy has been bowling wide Yorkers. They were not trying to hit the stumps today.
Again, this time Hitoyo ends it. There's a fielder trying to get underneath that one, fumbling. Dear, that's not on. That extra run could make the difference.
Well, Mohammad Ashraful, not as sprightly as he once was. Should have cleaned it up easily. Should have attacked this ball and kept it to a single. Would have been another wide. If Mossadegh had left it, they've got to attack the ball. Stands off it. Then a little rugby knock on. Scrum down.
Oh, well, he's targeting the same area, and the batsman getting the same area in the deep.
I would like to see the batsman just shuffle across and try to hit to the leg side or mid-off and cover, because the ball is always wide Yorkers and the batsman is backing away. So he's only hitting through offside, but there's huge gap throughout the ground. There's a wide-ish mid-wicket and a mid-on. Probably can try to hit there also.
Look at the stance. Oh, see what Litton is trying to do, and he's succeeded. He's moving around in the crease. Bowler catches his bowler's eyes is caught, and he tries to bowl away from him. In the process, it's so wide. Very intelligent, outthinking the bowler.
Yeah, skipper's just running from long on just to have a quick chat. Senior bowler alongside him, Fahad Reza at mid-off, just having a few words. I presume just saying, don't worry about the batsman. Don't look at what the batsman's doing, just stick to your... The batsman's doing, just stick to your...
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi
Building up the partnership. What's 72 now? Quick time. Up it goes, high in the air, not going very long, straight to Fahad Reza, and he perishes. Good catch taken, well judged.
Well, it is a good catch, but it's a really good innings. More importantly, it's a very, very good innings. Mossadegh, 42 off 28 with a strike rate of 150, just gets it high, not very handsome. The shot is played pretty well today, backing away to leg. It's a good catch by the experienced Fahad Reza, been around a long time, excellent cricketer. Holds on tight. Hasn't had the best night with the ball, Reza, but he's very good underneath that high ball. Another wicket from Muqaddal. He's having a good campaign. Mossadegh Hussein's gone for a brilliant 42, 168 for 4.
Batter in, full toss, possibly a no ball. That seemed pretty high. Seems over the west leg. Yeah, there you go. And it's gone for an IPDC 6. It's not working.
I was thinking, and I said, why the batsman is not moving towards the off stump and hitting towards the leg side. That exactly Litton did, and it was a no ball, west side full toss. Litton connects it, and he gets 6 and a free hit.
Highest score of the total this tournament so far. Free hit. Wind yourself up, Litton.
Well, I must say that was a good comeback. Yet exposed. Moved to the offside. The bowler did well to check in.
Litton Das. This is his highest score of the T20, actually, to be fair, beating his previous 75 versus Chattogram Challengers in the BPL. A fine innings, carried on his good form, and what's impressed me most about Litton Das today, he's had a start and he's continued it. He hasn't given his wicket away.
Check out on strike to face what should be the last ball of the innings. And he connects. How far is this going? Flying away, there's a fielder getting underneath that one and taking it well. A well-judged catch. Young Muqaddal finishes well. Yeah, it hung about in the air for a while, but a wicket of the last ball of that innings. And they will be reasonably pleased, but that's a good total on the board for Gaj Group. Chattogram, 176 for 5 at the end of 20.
Yeah, this is the final wicket. Shaikh Ali. High into the night sky, slightly good catch actually. Never easy, lost his footing at the end as well, so kept his composure. And once again, Muqaddal, very, very impressive with the ball. Even when he's getting hit, comes back with strong, big heart and desire, picks up wickets. Picked up 3 this evening.
রান
That's a
করতে
really good batting
176 রান
display. Really good to see
75
Linton
বলছিলাম
Das carry his bat. Not easy to do in T20 cricket. 78 not out off
75
53.
নিতে এক রান বেশি হয়েছে আমি 75 এর টার্গেট দিয়েছিলাম মনে হয় 75 নেবে বাট 176 নিচে সবাই আসবেন 15 মিনিট পর আবার খেলা শুরু হবে খেলাটা দেখবেন আর যারা এখনো লাইক করেননি দয়া করে লাইক করে দেন খেলাটা ফেসবুক লাইভে দিতাম বাট তখন একটু ফেসবুকে প্রবলেম করতেছে দিতে পারতেছি না সারা বিলেটা খালি সারাক্ষণ ডাকতে থাকে কি করবো ওই দেখো খালি বিলে ডাকে যারা লাইভটা দেখতেছেন প্লিজ দয়া করে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেন এবং কি লাইভটাকে শেয়ার করেন এবং কি লাইক করেন, পরবর্তী লাইভ করলে যেন দেখতে পারেন। যারা লাইভটা দেখতেছেন প্লিজ দয়া করে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেন এবং কি লাইভটাকে শেয়ার করেন এবং কি লাইক করেন, পরবর্তী লাইভ করলে যেন দেখতে পারেন। প্লিজ লাইভটাকে লাইক করে দেন। খেলা আর 5 মিনিটের ভিতরে শুরু হয়ে যাবে। লাইভটাকে লাইক করে দেন। খেলা আর 5 মিনিটের ভিতরে শুরু হয়ে যাবে। সবাই কমেন্টস করেন আশরাফুল ভাই কত রান করবে আজকে। আশরাফুলের খেলা
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায়। উপভোগ করুন যখন খুশি যেখানে খুশি। ওয়েলকাম টু সিনে স্পট।
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskid Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24শে নভেম্বর থেকে 18ই ডিসেম্বর লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ অনলি অন টি স্পোর্টস।
Innings and start for the umpires just to get sanitised. Organic air, cleanliness so important in this day and age. Look after yourselves, folks. Keep yourselves safe and healthy, and those around you keep yourselves.
লাইভটাকে শেয়ার করে দেন একটু কষ্ট করে যারা দেখতেছেন। খেলা শুরু হয়ে যাচ্ছে, আমি আর কথা বলবো না, খেলা দেখতে থাকেন। ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ যারা খেলা দেখতেছেন।
The bongobondhu T20 Cup going hit, full of confidence. The background just getting himself mentally prepared. But talking of talent, plenty of talent in this Minister Group Rajshahi batting lineup. They bat a long way down, lots of experience and some nice youthful exuberance in their lineup. They're going to be up against it here because Chattogram are playing some wonderful cricket, playing with a side full of confidence, full of skill, a lot of swagger and panache about how they go about their business. We should be in for a cracking game. Alongside me is Mazhar, but first of all, Atar Ali Khan. Your thoughts on that first innings, first of all, and then about the approach for the reply.
Well, Ghazi Group Chattogram has managed to score the highest score in the tournament, Bongobondhu T20. They racked up 176 for 5. We know what Liton Das and Shoma Shaka is already capable of what they've done in the tournament so far. And it was Musaddiq Hussein's cameo which really put the foot on the accelerator, and in the end picking up 176. Musaddiq was outstanding, wasn't he? Good 42, strike rate of 150. Excellent worker from Chattogram, but even better the bowling attack. Don't forget that. And just this, the side to watch out for, as we see Anisul Islam Imon and the skipper Nazmul Hussain Shanto to open the batting. They have a deadly bowling attack in these conditions, especially in this format. He's literally unplayable, Mustafizur Rahman. Yep, he's got 100. That was in the BPL. So he needs to lead from the front. Nahidul Islam will start the proceeding. And he's very good with the new ball. 1 for 13, 2 for 15, none for 26 in the 3 matches so far. And it's not the spinners. I spoke about the 2 seamers. First it was Mustafizur Rahman, then other Shariful Islam. Very good. Very good. And apply the pressure right from the word go.
Yeah, certainly is pressure, especially when you've got the back of your mind as a batting group. You've got Mustafizur Rahman. So it's going to be difficult to take down for that required rate of 8 or 9 and over. So you've got to make up those runs somewhere else, potentially. Is it against a spinner? Here we go. That's it. Straight away on the sweep. Straight away. First IPDC boundary, and a beautiful one at that.
Nice way to start off the innings, and Anisul Imon just help it towards the onside. Both fine leg and square leg were up, and he just need to guide that, and he guided that really well for an IPDC boundary. Good way to start the innings.
Well, I was impressed with his bowling. Anisul bowled well. 3 overs, 1 for 22. It doesn't seem great in the context, but he got his Yorkers in, so hopefully a bit of confidence to take into his batting. But this is something we haven't seen much of. The drop and run. Been missing actually this tournament. And sometimes when you get a boundary, it's nice to just get off, try and get down the other end. And what happens is you draw the fielders in closer, and then when you get the half volley, you punch it through them.
It's such a crucial part of building up an innings. Not only trying to pick up a boundary, but also keep rotating the strike. It just unsettles the bowler. He's had a couple of good starts also. Anisul Imon with the bat, 35 and 24. They need a really good start because this is a big chase. And if they're thinking of reaching the target, they've got to lay a good solid foundation. I also need to, I asked him at the top, I'll come back after this delivery. Now that they have a really big runs to chase, I asked him at the toss whether he was thinking to send Mehdi Hassan up the order. He's been batting at number 7. But when you have a total of 176 to chase, will you push him up the order? We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I was waiting for his response when you asked me that question, because it's a good question. I think he handled it pretty well. He said, listen, I think our guys are going quite well at the moment, but we'll continue to monitor the situation. It is a decent chase, but it's not a 200 chase. You need a good, decent power play, keep wickets in hand. It's very difficult to defend this ground in the evening with the dew factor. On the sweep again, too high. Might have taken a little bit of glove after hitting the pad. Good power play, something around the 50, be more than acceptable. Good extra bounce here for Nahidul Islam. Handy bowler. Just got a glove there, yeah, just got a little bit of glove on the way through. Keepers couldn't gather it up. Excellent. Good communication from both the batsmen. Both set off straight away. When you both set off straight away, you'll normally make your ground. 7 off the first.
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi
হারিয়ে মিলিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অল দুনিয়ায়। উপভোগ করুন যখন খুশি যেখানে খুশি। ওয়েলকাম টু সিনে স্পট।
বন্ধ।
Run chase on our hands here. Going to be Shoreful on the Bashundara end. Mazza, it's going to be a decent chase here. Good pitch. No need for any alarm bells. Get a good start. Set yourself up for a good middle over and then a late flurry.
I really hope they don't play that scoop shot which came off the wicket. Yeah, the way the Chattogram batters lost their way at the middle, but later on Mossadegh really showed how easy the wicket is if you play good proper cricketing shots. Talking about Shoriful, another World Cup winning side member, and he's also kept in the high performance squad. So far has shown a bit of aggression. Just wanted to pull that, but it's too quick for the batsman.
Yeah, he's been very impressive this tournament. He's bowled a good pace. Up mid-130s, often getting near 140. He's aggressive. He's not shy of banging the ball in, but generally hits a good line length and gets a little bit of shape. He's another good find for Bangladesh cricket. Another one off the conveyor belt of fast bowlers. We've got two beautiful lefties here. We've got the fizz, which is what a weapon to have up your sleeve in those middle overs and the death. Impossible to pick a slow ball. Shoreful picking up wickets with the new ball, which is very important. After, I think when you've got someone like Mustafizur Rahman, the fizz up your sleeve, as an opponent you think, right, you need to maybe take the attack to some other bowlers because we just can't get hold of the fizz in the middle and the end.
I think what is important for Rajshahi is to realize that how they plan to handle these two bowlers that you mentioned, one Mustafizur Rahman and Shoriful Islam. Shoriful already picked up 3 for 27 in the last match. He's already have a figure of 2 for 10, so they're the wicket takers. So I think it's important for them to realize that, okay, fine, even if we don't pick up runs against them, let's concentrate on picking up singles. If there's a bad ball, I'm going to put it away. But you really don't want to see them get out when they are bowling. Not an easy job to do though. But I think that should be the plan, how to handle it. That's a beautiful shot off the back of just a little bit width. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. You don't want to take any unnecessary risk. If the ball is there, put it away. If it's not, respect and look to dab and run and pick up singles. That's a very good shot from Nazmul Hussain.
Yeah, it is a good shot. Width and length as a left-hander. What you want. Nazmul Hussain Shanto is a good player. He's a good stroke maker, plenty of ability. We saw on the stats he's got a T20 century to his name, 115 in the BPL. Free scoring batsman. Sure, for good pace, 136 Ks and banging away back of a length. Probably to ask you, there's only got a ball left. If you're saying that, we could pick this up next over. What's an acceptable return against Mustafizur Rahman in terms of runs as a batting unit? What are you happy to take? 7 and over?
If you can, I'll be more than happy to take 7 and over. He's going under 4 runs and over in this tournament. So you're planning to look to rotate the strike. I think 6 and over is fair enough. And if you have a bad delivery, you put it away to the boundary.
Given that next over, it's an interesting chat. 2 overs bowled, 12 without loss.
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
Minister Group Rajshahi, they need 165 from 108. Quiet start, circumspect start, but 12 without loss. No demons in this picture. They should be fully confident chasing this score down. Everyone up on the offside. Anderson likes the sweep shot, likes leg side. Well bowled, really well bowled. Well watched, Nahidul Islam. That's excellent. Watch the batsman's feet, fired it in, saw him coming. Not an easy job, opening up bowling spin. Only 2 men out. Backs the leg side, that's a really good shot. Really good batting. Clever batting, knew exactly where he wanted to hit that. It's an IPDC boundary.
It was right in his arc. Just all he needs to do is just put that away. It was full. Yeah, good placement in the end. Crossed up delivery, his eyes lit up and went towards it. Good shot, good execution. Just one bounce over the fence for 4.
Yeah, I think the placement was perfect because there are 2 men in the deep. You talked about he's allowed only 2 men outside the circle, long on and mid wicket. So he bisected those 2 fielders and hit it right in the middle of those 2 fielders. And it's a really good pickup shot from Anisul.
Yeah, for me, he knew exactly where he was trying to hit this ball. Long on was in place and a deep mid-wicket, and he just shovels it, brings that bottom hand in. He knows exactly where he's hitting it. Different proposition for the left-hander. Slippers come out. Hits that clean, hits that well. That is absolutely marvellous. Nazmul Hussain Shanto, that was 6 the moment it left his bat. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, we saw earlier Linton Das playing similar kind of shot down the ground. Now have a look at this shot. It's picture perfect. He just takes his right leg away and goes through the shot. It's a really good follow through. Allows him to free his arms and is smacked it down the ground for a massive 6.
Go again. Yes, go again. It was in the arc. As soon as that was tossed up, I just thought, go again, son. Back-to-back maximum. Beautiful IPTC 6.
Superb bat extension. Just held. He just goes through. Just right in the slot. Previously it was towards straight, but this time he went towards long on region. You don't want to bowl there to the left-hander who is hitting you hard.
A better option because there were nobody on the onside protecting the boundaries. Now the mid-off has come in and now they have a long on in place. Now what is he doing? Also he's making sure that both these fielders, long off and long on, are there.
Trouble, trouble. Oh, clean pickup, you are gone. There was a fumble which saved him. Really good over. 18 off it, 3 gone, 30 without loss.
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi
This was a really good over. That was a nice one from Anisul. Placed it beautifully. Shanto clubbed 2 absolute beauties down the ground. On the charge. Well, this is a good start. This is an aggressive start. And 2 sides playing full of confidence, you feel.
Yeah, you've got to look at the approach by both these batsmen. That's the second 6 in that over. 18, you already mentioned that. So you've got to have to show positive intent, aggressive intent right from the word go, because you're chasing a pretty decent total here. And so far, both these batsmen have shown that intent. Yes, we will want to take on the bowlers. If it's in the slot, I'm going to hit it away. And that's exactly what has happened.
And no improvisation. We've seen one nice sweep, so everything else has been hit through the line. Oh, crashed. Oh, yes, here we go. Here we go, folks. That's an absolute beauty. Anisul on the charge. Slaps him through for an IPTC boundary.
That's gorgeous. Coming down the track to the left armor. Yeah, right at the middle of the bat. He knew exactly what he's doing. The moment the ball beat the fielder, it was 4. No bother running.
The players who have had success with the bat in this tournament so far, they've played good, strong cricket shots, hit through the line, not tried to improvise a great deal. They've just gotten a good base and committed to their stroke. Gets funky, nearly loses the wicket. Not going to be out, it's probably too high, and I don't think there's too much going, but all of a sudden, Anisul starts getting a little bit cheeky, gets himself in a bit of strife.
Yeah, he kept on pleading that he's got himself in the front of the wicket, but Liton Das said no. Shariful thought that he had his man, but it's the positive nature of the batting with what we've seen so far as we look at the replay of the previous delivery. Too high, and probably missing the off stump also. It just relaxes the dugout. Seeing what both these batsmen have done so far. So they would be thinking, yes, if the openers can go in and pick up runs so quickly, then there is a chance for them to chase it. So it's a very, very positive start for Rajshahi.
Anisul starts getting a little bit cheeky. Well, gets himself in a bit of strife.
Yeah, he kept on pleading that he's got himself in the front of the wicket, but
closer than most of us thought, but good call all the same, just trimming the bail. No need for the shot. Playing so well with good, strong cricket shots. Absolutely no need to get too funky. On the charge, easy as you like. Just keep doing that. Fantastic batting. On the charge, get a good base, commit. IPTC boundary.
It's a positive intent from the batsman that allowing him to free his arms. He's ready to take the bowler. And the moment he took over, he knew if he could take it over the mid-off fielder's head, it's always going to be a boundary. Good execution in the end from the batsman.
If you can play shots like that, then you really don't want to play the shot that he played earlier on.
What a beauty! All batsmen here this evening. An absolute cracking start here for Rajshahi. 13 off it, 43 without loss.
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলা
And that's the reason why the net run rate is what you see in the screen, minus 1.242. Just thinking they should have actually gone and scored those runs a little bit quicker and get that run rate higher, because that might be the case for the playoffs. Maybe the run rate will come, and if it does come, then that might just hurt them.
Well, in a group of 5, there's almost certainly going to be 2 teams with the same points. So that run rate, I think we actually mentioned the first game after. I remember us having the same conversation. First game of the tournament, the net run rate is going to be so crucial. When you've got 5 teams and 8 matches, teams are bound to beat each other. So I think that run rate's absolutely crucial. The previous over, this is a cracking shot. Absolutely beautiful shot. He's shown us all the shots here. He's got down the ground, he's got leg side, he's got an uppercut. Beautiful.
Now, he's not a big man. He's not a big lad there, but he packs the punch. Whenever he's played the shot, it's gone like a rocket. Mustafiq Hussain is the new bowler.
Well, as always, it's important that we look after ourselves with our organic air sanitizer. After you're going to do the needful, you're going to look after me here. We're going to keep ourselves safe and keep ourselves healthy. Keep cleaning those hands at home, folks. Keep your social distancing. Wear your masks. Go over the top. Absolutely easy as you like. He got the whip. You can always see through the helmet, if you look closely, you can just see Shanto's eyes lighting up. No matter you enjoyed it.
Definitely, it's a very good shot indeed. Because right in the slot, all you need to do is just put that ball over the infield's head and it will race towards the fence for 4. Positive start from these two batsmen.
Well, I'm paying close attention as the 50 comes up to Captain Shanto, because I can almost see his eyes just getting bigger and bigger as these balls are looped up to him from the spinner. He fancies it this evening, yeah, he's ready. He's seeing the ball like an absolute beach ball.
50 comes up. Remember, Chattogram has got the highest runs in the power play, which was 54 without loss. But they've already reached 50 and still have one over to go. That is a match on. Chase on. He swept that. It's only a single, but what a start this is from Minister Group, Rajshahi.
Well, it's the commitment. Both of these batsmen, when they've decided to go for a stroke, they've been committed absolutely 100%. There's been no half measures, whether they're trying to hit over the top or through the infield. Absolutely fantastic commitment, and it's, again, the team's watching back in the hotel. It's how you go about your business. 5 overs bowled, 51 without loss.
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskid Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24 নভেম্বর থেকে 18 ডিসেম্বর লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ অনলি অন টি স্পোর্টস
Oh, flying at the moment. Well, the moment everyone's been waiting for, the Fizz. It was an absolutely wonderful campaign. He's been fantastic. Mustafa Rahman. Slower balls have been brilliant. His death bowling has been fantastic, showing us all the tricks.
Yeah, what is important for Rajshahi is that they've picked up a boundary in every over so far. And that's the reason they've scored 51 and it's just 5. Can Mustafa Rahman once again change things in favour of Chattogram? We'll have to wait and see, because it's turning out to be a really good pitch for the batsmen to play big shots.
Again, on the charge. Wants 2. Youngster should get back for 2. On the Fizz, you mentioned Batters having a wonderful campaign, showing us all the tricks of the trade. These are the top wicket takers of the Bongobondhu T20 Cup. Shahid Al-Islam's been excellent. Mukadul, I think, has been very, very impressive. Shariful's been good. The Fizz, 9 wickets, absolutely sensational skill sets. Pace, Yorkers, slower balls, that supple wrist that he's got. Up and over. Easy pickings. Trickling away, he'll be hauled in, but it's another good stroke. You know this young man, Anisul, pretty well. Tell us a little bit about him, because he's very impressive.
This guy is another domestic pick here for Rajshahi. I had a chat with the head coach of Rajshahi's head coach, Sarwar Imran. He said to me that he is going to be the X factor for his side. This guy can hit and use the circle pretty well. So that is the reason he's going up there and using that circle, allowing the batsman to free their arms here.
Put your mask on, folks. Stay safe, stay healthy.
during these times. You've got to make sure that you stay safe, and you also make sure the people around you are safe by wearing your mask, and those are all wearing Vasundhara mask. A nice mask you have got, Niall O'Brien. New ones. There you go. Have a look at this. We've got a few new ones too, so we'll be using them. But his economy has been also very impressive. He's gone under 4 runs in an over. You spoke about the number of wickets. He's the highest wicket taker in the tournament so far. Fizz. He hardly gives anything away. Down the leg side, has he got a bit of a nick? He's walking. Deliver the goods one more time. They needed a breakthrough, and it's come from Mustafizur Rahman.
Well, when you're hot, the Fizz. And when things are going your way, you get a little bit of lady luck. This is nothing more than a strangle, a leg side strangle. It's probably one of the worst bowls he's bowled all tournament, but he gets a little bit of luck. A little feather, it's a good catch. Good catch down the leg side, it's a beauty. Beauty for the Fizz, 10th of the tournament. As well as saying, Shanto's got to go. Enterprising 25, 56 for 1. Tail up here, the Fizz picked up a wicket in his first. Leg side strangle. Mohammad Ashraful's the new man, all the experience, he's going to need it.
Watchfully left, Mohammad Ashraful. Yeah, the previous wicket we were talking about, not the type of delivery that he intended to pick up a wicket, but it gave him one. Mohammad Ashraful, the new man in, experienced player. 103 his best, strike rate of 115. He needs to play a good knock, and talking about the wicket, shading down the leg side. Najmul just got a little bit bat on it, and was indeed a good take in the end by Liton Kumar Das. Just a feather touch there. He was dejected walking back towards the dressing room.
Yeah, and he walked. Not often you see a batsman in this day and age walk, so good to see. Distraught because he played so well. He was timing the ball beautifully. Good partnership all the same. 56, excellent start. Well, a couple of shoulders, arms. Great start, the Fizz. Gets a wicket, 5 off it. 56 for 1.
বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
Gets in the kitty in his T20 career. Anisul is going to be on strike. Period of rebuilding required here after the fall of the skipper's wicket. The power play was power-packed, to say the least. Anisul was swiveling round. Najmul Hasan was easing them through the covers and lofting them over the top. It's scintillating to watch those down the ground, going through the shots. He's not going to lag behind. Anisul, the left-right combination, put the pressure on the bowlers, but this was possibly a ball that Mustafizur Rahman didn't expect to get a wicket with. Down the leg side, could have gone for a wide, instead got a little tickle, and Liton Das did the rest.
Best power play in the bongobondhu T20 Cup, and it's come in the way of Minister Group Rajshahi. Nice to see, Sharia. Finally the batters, eh? Nice to see, Sharia. Finally the batters, eh? Having a good time out in the middle. There you go, confirmation.
Well, they were on their merry way till that fall of wicket. So I suppose, as I mentioned, this period of rebuilding. And Mohammad Ashraful, with his experience over the years, will know the situation. He's faced that kind of scenario before. Hasn't a good tournament so far. This is his opportunity to make an impression. Whoa! Use of the feet once again. This time checking a shot at the last moment.
Love the way Imon uses his hand, a very strong bottom hand. He's generating a lot of power and timing with that bottom hand.
The thing I really liked about that particular power play was that Minister Group Rajshahi didn't really rest on their laurels and say, well, you know what, let's keep wickets in hand, let's not overly express ourselves. They took it to the bowlers. They were positive in every aspect of it. Right, 7 overs done, 60 for 1.
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi
Sadiq comes to bowl. He's got the wicket last over from that end.
Well, with the evening type of Mossadeq's bowling, it can be a little skitty at times. Talking about times, it's tea time. Enjoying the aroma.
It's my time of the day. This is when I flourish the best. Tea, Kazi and Kazi tea, gets me wild. Oh, me and Sharia later on the rooftop.
Well, later is later. For the moment, concentrate on your work, please. You're almost nodding off to sleep.
No, I'm just preparing him just for our cup of tea that I promised him later. I don't share, but tonight I will.
In the meantime, there have been 2 singles. Needs to just tighten it up. Prepare to maneuver the balls.
See, this is another opportunity for Mohammad Ashraful sort of announce himself into the tournament, into the T20 Cup. Just Ashraful sort of announce himself into the tournament, into the T20 Cup.
Then meandering about for a short while and then the pickup later on. That is the phase of play now, with just the singles coming, nothing more than that. But it's important, it's imperative to go for the second run. Eyes of the fielders on the batters, allowing that little fumble, little shake of the head. Couple of runs of that.
They are good running between the wicket. That was early call, fast running, picks up 2 runs.
Oh, I've got to go back. Direct might have been in trouble. Scampering back. Overdone. 8 completed. 6 for 1.
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskid Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24শে নভেম্বর থেকে 18ই ডিসেম্বর লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ অনলি অন টি স্পোর্টস।
His dismissal. Yeah, strange times, COVID times, but the Ace virtual fan zone is keeping everybody at home, feet up, rooftop, in your lounge, keeping engaged with the match.
Goes big. Enough of the waiting. On a long, long way. That's a superb IPDC maximum.
That's the strong bottom hand of Imon. The ball was there to be hit. The way he pulled out the shot, that was brilliant. 84 meters. That's a long, long IPDC 6.
Whoa! Oh, that's coming down with snow. Clean hit. Against the spin as well. It's more about the length, isn't it? It's nice and full. It's in the arc, and he's able to just free the arms.
Understandably looking a little disappointed, but he's pretty experienced. Try and overcome that initial onslaught in the over. With balls like that, just short of a length, chopped away, and finding the boundary once again.
You are asking which bowler are they going to target, and that's Taijul. That was a shot wide once again. The batsman went back, cuts for IPDC boundary. That's a shot. That was a quicker ball, but it was short and wide. Well timed for IPDC boundary.
Yeah, overcompensates width on the off stump. He didn't want to go at the stumps because he's gone for 6 over cow corner. Now he's gone wider. Hawkeye boys, oh, you're doing an excellent job. Cut away. Threads the gap. Picks up 4. Searching for a second. Bowler's end. This is good cricket.
Excellent stuff. After the 2 big hits for 6 and 4. Just ensuring they play with soft hands away from the fielder and put the pressure on the fielder. Quick run between the wicket. Get yourself a double. Already 12 from this over with the last ball to come in the 9. Content to swivel round, get a single, finish the over on a high. 9 done, 79 for 1. That should be the signal for the...
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Speedster, Ashraful, the superstar, Imrul, the savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24শে নভেম্বর থেকে 18ই ডিসেম্বর লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ অনলি অন টি স্পোর্টস।
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায়। স্ক্রল করুন আর স্ট্রিম করুন রোম্যান্স, কমেডি, থ্রিলার, ক্রাইম, অ্যাকশন, যে কোনো ধরনের অরিজিনাল কন্টেন্ট।
নাটক কিংবা হিট সিনেমা যা কিছুতেই মনে টানে। সিরিজ হোক আর সিরিয়াল, সব বিনোদন একখানে, সব বিনোদন এখানে।
উপভোগ করুন যখন খুশি, যেখানে খুশি। ওয়েলকাম টু সিনে স্পট।
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master.
7, 6, 5, 4,
Chattogram
3,
were 75 for 1 and Russia is 70 for 1. So we have seen a great battle out there. Both the coaches were out discussing their strategies. This is the crunch time of this game. The team which uses this time will come up winners.
What do you think each sort of coaching party had to say to their players? What sort of messages were sent out there?
I think the coach came and told Imon, the way you are batting, you carry on. Probably to Ashraf will say, like, look for the singles, and if there's a ball, you hit it and show some intent.
At the risk of repeating myself, after any kind of break, you've got to be careful.
What will be, will be. Amen.
It's all right to say c'est la vie, but there's always sometimes you're giving the strength and the mindset and the approach to maybe make your own luck. So let's see what Ashraful does. Careful is the word. All right, we have match number 11 on Friday. There's some different timings, as you notice. Fortune Borichal and Gemcon Khulna are going to clash at 11:50. Match starts at 12, and the second match is at 4:50 p.m. 5 o'clock start, I think.
Yeah, that's quite an early start on Friday. And that's a 50. Anasul off 34 deliveries. He's been exciting. His first 50, 6 fours and 1 6. Lovely to see. Exciting.
He has been entertaining. Some of the shots he pulled out today was brilliant. This will give a lot of confidence to this young kid. Must be very happy.
At the other end, you've got the senior partner, maybe struggling a little with his return. But as we mentioned a short while earlier, he has this opportunity with his return. But as we mentioned a short while earlier, he has this opportunity to prove that he is back in the fray. Fighting hard, he's trying to concentrate.
Well, the over straight after the strategic timeout has yielded 6 runs, 85 for 1.
বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi
in the middle between these top of the leaguers. That's the 50 that he compiled. It's been a delight to watch.
Has been the timing, the placement, the choice of shots was excellent. I hope he carries on. His team needs him there to bat longer. The strike rate has been impressive, 146. Well done, young man.
He's got to do a Liton dash, hasn't he? Hold the innings together, keep it going, get some support from the other end from different partners.
Yeah, what I like about this particular innings is that he hasn't shown any fear. He's gone out there and said, these are my strengths. I'll capitalize in this region. If it's a bad ball, I'll jump all over it. He hasn't allowed the bowlers to settle. So that is a sort of pushed Choudhury into a position of defense to some degree. Yeah, they're trying to plug all the boundary holes or the boundary riders are in place. Innovation, but nearly to his demise. Ashraf nearly thinks to steal a single there, but I don't know if that shot was on.
This particular shot haven't produced anything today. We have seen 2 wickets, and now after batting such a beautifully, why are you playing this shot?
Good question. Sometimes batsmen just predetermined. Good question. Sometimes batsmen just predetermined playing their shots without looking at the merit of the ball and more often than not land in trouble. Strikes, drives it down the ground. Comfortable run.
Interception points versus spin on the front foot. Lovely extension. Meeting the ball on occasions in front of them. But it's all in front of that front pad. They're playing everything within reach. Yes, long levers and reaching the ball, but everything in front of them. So at the ball all the time. And I think the pitch has allowed them to do that as well.
The pitch has played brilliantly today. The later match, the night match, was hitting onto the bat. Good pace, true bounce. It made sure the batsman can hit through the line.
Full toss, swivels it round, tries to play it wide of the fielder at mid-wicket. Does well to cover a bit of ground and stop that ball.
Yeah, he's just having a look at his bat. At the low part of it, close to the toe. Yeah, his eyes lit up. Thought, where can I put this? Anywhere on the leg side, but the timing's not there. It allows the man to come around. If he gets all of that, there's no chance for that man in the deep.
Well, Ashraf went for a shot, got the inside edge onto the pads. No damage done. Dot ball to finish the over after 11. It's 89 for 1.
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskid Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24 নভেম্বর থেকে 18 ডিসেম্বর লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ অনলি অন টি স্পোর্টস
Put that punch and that impetus into the innings.
I'm just a bit curious. Is the way Ashraful is batting, is it going to put some pressure on Anisul?
I think you've answered your own question.
You said it. Yeah, he's struggling. 10 of 14. Trying his best at times, trying the big shots, but not really middling the ball. What do you do? Just push and give it back. It's up in the air. Now, that will be a bit of good fortune for him.
Oh, he's then also answered you in the sense that he's taken a risk. Fortune, because this could have gone to any of the fielders behind the wicket.
I'd like to see this intensity more. That was an arm ball. He played a sweep. Yes, he mistimed it. There was a top edge, but the intensity is there. It was an arm ball. He played a sweep. Yes, he mistimed it. There was a top edge, but the intensity is there. The intensity should be there.
At least some mental relief from the pressure. It's up in the air once again, hanging in air and falling to, oh yeah, he slipped.
He's been put down. Opportunity given, and it's gone a begging, and there's more runs on offer. Spares, extras. Let's see the umpire. How many have we got here? There's a boundary for overthrows. They've run 2. So is it 6? Is it 5? Is it 7?
Ashraful must be loving it. Just couple of balls earlier, we were talking about the intensity. He then hits a 4, and now a gift. It was put down, a decent effort, then fielded through. But what was Mossadegh thinking? Just gave away 6 runs.
100 has come up in the meantime. Smile of relief on Ashraful's face. Here's the throw once again. It turns around. And that was second attempt at the other end. Caused the problem.
He's got 6 without hitting it out the ground. Easy game.
Waited and waited, but just couldn't play it past that fielder, short third.
Is it IPDC 6?
Oh, you've got... yeah. 41, the second 50. Managed to put the brakes on ever so slightly. God, oh dear, that's up in the air. Come on, someone's got to get it. Simply done, easily done.
Goodness, Mossadegh. He's had a full go at him. Lots of words said right there. My goodness. Anyway, the demise of Ashraful. This is how it's happened.
Once again, a seam-up ball. Ashraful just balloons it, and Mustafiz holds it safely. He must be disappointed. Ashraful going out for 20, 100 for 2.
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi
For Russia, Fazle Mahmood. 391 runs in his T20 career. Got a 50. Needs to give some support to his partner.
Fazle Mahmood Rabbi has been in decent touch. Still a lot of batting to come. That's the wicket. Ashraful, a short ball, he made a mess out of it, top edging it, and that was nicely held by Mustafiz.
Fazle Mahmood can cloud the ball about. At the moment, he'll be focused on ensuring that can cloud the ball about. At the moment, he'll be focused on ensuring that Shomo Sarkar just what was almost happening there.
Yeah, this is a stage of the game where Tottenham have really put pressure here, and that they started to pick up wickets. So Mr. Fizz will definitely have his say in the last sort of 6 overs. He'll have to bowl out he's allotted 4 and he has 3 in his back pocket. So the game has definitely slowed down quite a bit for Ministry Group Rajshahi. It's about how they're going to get out of it. It's going to be the challenge. And this is where Tottenham really need to understand. Another 2 tight overs here, they could pick up another 2 wickets very easily and really put pressure in this run chase. And it's all, he's 56 or 40, you would say, generally all around the wicket. Except behind square, and you probably say that lap shot he tried to get over the keeper's head, probably the most quiet part.
I would love to see how Anis approaches now. He has just lost a partner. He's in decent touch, batting in 56.
I think he'll continue in the same vein as he has. Seems to be comfortable in his natural game. Is not overawed by the situation. You should not be as a settled batsman. It's up to him to really take over the reins and guide his partner, the new guy. And if he gets a few runs from the other end, then slowly build up the partnership. But he should not confine himself to unnecessary defensive shots. Not confine himself to unnecessary defensive shots.
Aware of that, be in touch with that. And when you're in touch with it, it allows you to also understand the state of the game. Bashundara Mask, good to see. More. Yeah, you're doing the right thing, gentlemen.
Oops, he loses his run up. Only ambles in.
Having a bit of a cough. May have run into a fly. Oh yeah, swallowed the fly. Well, maybe not. Never seen a fast bowler run in with his mouth open.
Oh, God, there, touch. Did he get a hand to it? He's appealing for the run out at the non-striker's end.
Yeah, good awareness. Just gets the hand down on it. Ask the question, why not? You have the ability to check. If it's millimeters, if it's a chance, even if it's a little one.
Merely stroking it down the ground, and he had the chance to put a fingertip to that one. How far was the non-striker backing up? There you see, just seeing the maybe tips of the fingers touching the ball. Just Shomo thought so.
Nowadays I have seen bowlers practice that. Just trying to deflect that safe, that looks safe.
Yeah, I think it's going to be all right there, but it's worth a look, worth a question.
I like Mahmood and he's backing up there, because on some days you think this is very innocuous and it'll just go past you and I can be backing up a long way, but look at him, he's intentional in getting back. Good. I'm sure the umpire will give us the all green, and there it is, confirmation. Just a question asked at the end, after 13, 105 for 2.
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskid Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল, 24টি খেলা। বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24শে নভেম্বর থেকে 18ই ডিসেম্বর লাইভ।
Anisul at 58 of 42. And it's still there, very close call for a run out, but the new man with him also needs to put his bit in the partnership.
Zia Rahman, the new bowler, right and medium, 22 wickets, but a very high run rate.
Are they going to target him? Let's wait and see the approach taken by Anisul. Didn't know where that went.
Eddie, I would like to ask you, would you like to see Mehdi bat up the order a bit?
Yes, because he's dangerous. I think that he would have fed off more off Anisul because he's dangerous. I think that he would have fed off more off Anisul because they play a similar sort of game. But the thing about Mehdi Hassan, he plays 360, so he's very difficult to defend against. You have to almost set a ring field. And for Mahmood, bowl them. The dip in the tempo, the intensity, the runs weren't coming. He's gone across one that has stayed down. The bowling change has yielded a reward.
Zia comes, Zia strikes. That was an off cutter. He bowled that pretty well. There was not enough bounce for Imon to hit it over mid-wicket. Isn't he delighted? That's a crucial breakthrough.
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
Two new batsmen on the crease. Two new batsmen on the crease. Mehdi has been impressive with the bat and the ball. He has been the 360 guy for Rajshahi in this tournament.
Yeah, and he's out there because one stays low, almost halfway down, just doesn't get up. Imon commits to it, and it just continues to die and die towards the stumps.
Really slowed it down. I think it was 108 Ks. Batsman expecting a little more pace, a little more bounce, wasn't there. Slithered through. As Sharia mentioned, two new batsmen in the crease. Getting the runs will be more difficult, but in Mehdi Hassan, as you both were mentioning, he's a guy who can play all around the ground. So he doesn't have much time to do it, but he's very capable.
That's a good point. He doesn't have much time, but I think that his body language and the intensity of the way I think he thinks and the way he goes about scoring his runs, he's going to be able to put pressure on the fielders and the bowlers. So already they'll understand that he's going to be able to put pressure on the fielders and the bowlers. So already they'll understand that he's probably the danger man in this particular scenario. So get opportunities that get him going.
It's been an exceptional over. We were wondering when Zia Rahman came in to bowl that batsmen are going to target him. Instead, it's just the other way around. Funny old game this. given away 2 runs, taken that prized wicket of Aniso. Runs a long way into this bowling run-up, pretty long, but not the paciest. That one deviating down the leg side. Only bring a single. An excellent over. 14 done, 108 for 3.
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi
Come in at talking about capability of Mayadi, not only ahead of Mahmood, the save just shift him up to 3, give him a chance there, give him a chance to settle down and play into his natural attacking array of shots. Oh, he's played that wonderfully well. What a... Just didn't hit it too hard, but the placement was immaculate.
See, I don't think there's a lot of pace on this particular delivery. But because he's thinking of scoring, because he's so positive, he gets into a good position and threads the gap. Picks up 4 effortlessly.
I love the energy he has brought to the ground. Straight away he ran 2, and now the ball was short and wide. While he did, just placed it to IPDC boundary.
And now, Zapesh back. He knows where his playing is. I think his hut hit it flush on those advertising hoardings.
Oh, yes. That little dip that happened in their innings, all of a sudden we see a little bit of acceleration, a bit of positivity, a bit of presence at the crease. He gets all of this.
That was a wide, slower ball. Mehdi timed it to perfection. That's a brainer for the umpire.
It's an interesting one, that, because there has to be a demarcation of where the boundary wedges are. That almost looks like it's gone under the wedge, because it's not sitting flush. But in terms of what we're seeing here, it looks as if it's bounced well within visually. So, yeah, third umpire, TV umpire. Oh, what are you going to give us here? Shamim, what do you think?
He'll be in 2 months. He'll have to look at that over and over again. Maybe a different angle. Well, I suppose can't get any better than that. Maybe you can zoom it in. Seemed to be on the bounce, at least here, from this angle.
Visually, for me, I think that's gone on the bounce. But just that wedge is sitting up a bit. And you've almost got to then decide, does it hit it before it goes in? And I think they'll probably give 4. Yes. IPDC 4. Yes. IPDC 4.
Again, he's trying to thread that needle at backward point, but also aware of that opportunity for a run.
Yeah, for me, because of the quality of him, I think he's missed out there. I think he could have threaded the gap again and picked up another boundary.
Yeah. In this ball, the pace was there. He just couldn't place it properly. He must be thinking, I have missed a boundary hitting opportunity.
Oh, that's deviating down leg. Now the batsman trying to tickle it around the corner. Didn't possibly get a better bat on that. Should be a leg by. Possibly get a better bat on that. Should be a leg by.
Wicket.
He has been in pretty good touch. In BCB President's Cup, he was outstanding. Again, the first match, the way he bats, He has shots all over the park.
Not going to be given a wide? No, just one over the shoulder.
Even the line. I hope he's okay. I think he slipped there. Maybe height. Have a closer look at it. Oh yes, that has to be wide.
Surprised me, the decision by the umpire. Jomo Sharka getting away with it, and I think he just fell over. I don't know if we can see on his follow through. Chomo, there you see, just going down. Done, 119 for 3.
হল বন্ধ প্রবলেম কোথায় সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটি অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে
58 required of the final 5. It's going to be a real close finish here. Set up nicely by the youngster. Anasul played well. 58 or 44. Good game all the way through. Wickets played fantastically well. Batsmen have played their shots nicely, played freely. But the big problem for Minister Group Raj Shah is this man on your screen. How do they cope with the fizz? Because he's got 3 overs left. He's going to bowl 16, 18 and 20. How do they get 11.6 and over against him? Chipped away in the air. Dropped safely. Takes us back after to a conversation we had about 45 minutes to an hour ago. How are they going to get the runs off the fizz?
Yeah, as long as Mehdi Hassan stays around, most likely he'll probably try to play some innovative shot because it's so difficult because of the accuracy that he possesses. Mustafizur Rahman hardly gives any room whatsoever, and the cutters also makes life difficult. Again, trying to find the gap. I'm just thinking, remember I spoke about whether he'll get a promotion to bat up the order. So he's coming to bat at number 5, which is fine. I spoke about whether he'll get a promotion to bat up the order. So he's coming to bat at number 5, which is fine. The problem for Minister Raj Shah is that after such a blistering start, 56 in 5.4 overs, then they only managed to add 44 in 38 deliveries. That's the problem. And I'm just thinking whether Nazmuddin Shanto is looking to send someone at number 3 instead of Muhammad Ashar on to play a few shots, and had it come good, pick a few boundaries, well enough, that's a wide. But he only managed to score 20 in 19 deliveries. That just added another dimension to the game, because it just gets difficult. Such a lovely start, such a positive start, and then a dip in the run rate. That's the problem.
Yeah, and it brings us back to the exact same conversation at previous game when Chattogram were defending a total and the fizz at 3 overs up his sleeve. You know the fizz is coming back at the end. You can't leave too many runs. You cannot slow down in that middle period, because you know at the back end it's going to be the most difficult phase of the game. You cannot slow down in that middle period, because you know at the back end it's going to be the most difficult phase of the game when you've got Mustafizur Rahman.
You'd expect that now the next batsman to actually go in and try to emulate what they did. Have a look at those first 6 overs, and then all of a sudden there's a dip in the run rate.
That's a good point. Another keen eye alongside me who's nodding away intently, and Mazur will come to you very shortly. But it's a good point you raise, Atter. How they're going to tackle this chase. They're going to tackle this little next 2 or 3 overs to set himself up for the last 2, Mazur.
As you mentioned, Mustafiz, it's not easy to put him away, but at the same time, you need to tick it over. At least taking 7 to 8 to his over, and then target 1 over that they can take at least 20 odd runs. And the best part would be not giving him any wicket at the moment. His tails will be up if he gets another wicket from here on.
Club absolutely smashes that right out of the screws. Well, that'll do. That will do rightly, because that is an absolute cracker. IPTC 6.
He's in such good form with the bat. He's not going to miss that out. Yes, he tried to bowl that cutter, but he was just short enough. Easy pickings. You still have to put it away. Have a look at this. Bang! Out she goes for the maximum. He knew it. Didn't bother running.
Well, they've got 11 off it. The run rate's 11 and over, so nothing silly here for Shahi. Yeah, that's clever. That's a really well manipulated over, carefully thought process. Excellent. 12 off it, 16 ball, 131 for 3. With that, it's going to be the time for the Bashundara LP Gas strategic timeout.
অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের #1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskid Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল, 24টি খেলা। বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24শে নভেম্বর থেকে 18ই ডিসেম্বর। লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ অনলি অন টি স্পোর্টস।
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের #1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায়। স্ক্রল করুন আর স্ট্রিম করুন রোম্যান্স, কমেডি, থ্রিলার, ক্রাইম, অ্যাকশন, যে কোনো ধরনের অরিজিনাল কন্টেন্ট।
নাটক কিংবা হিট সিনেমা, যা কিছুতেই মনে টানে। সিরিজ হোক আর সিরিয়াল, সব বিনোদন একখানে। সব বিনোদন একখানে।
উপভোগ করুন।
The Fizz got dealt with. 12 off his last over. Not often you say that about Mustafa Rahman. It's game on. Rajshahi, they need 46 off 24. Lots of dew in the outfield, not easy to defend. There might be a few misfields, there might be a few drop catches along the way. Hedy's playing well. 23 off 14. Hedy Rainsford's favourite Bangladesh cricketer. Maybe Liton Das, one never knows. A few questions for the captain and Young quick. Fairly wet. Lots of... Very difficult to field on the lights here in Mirpur when the clock ticks around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Should help the batsman. He might get a few wides. It might be a bit erratic bowling. So this should be an absolutely cracking finish. It really should be. Could be the game of the tournament so far, one feels.
But one thing for sure, the hope relies on the shoulder of Mehdi. Make no mistake here. Others can come and batter on as long as he stays in the middle. Rajshahi will feel that they're in with a chance to chase that big total. He's had a wonderful time with the bat, 50 and a 34. And now he's moved very quickly to 23 in 14. He needs to stay. Shariful Islam in the attack.
Oh, nicely played. Shariful going for the Yorker, which it's risky. It is risky at this stage with the wet ball. You get it slightly wrong, it turns into a juicy full toss. But Mahmood's got to give Mehdi some support as well. The partnership's good, 27. Mahmood's only contributed 3, but he's hanging in there. A good game from the outset, really.
What the dressing room doesn't want to see is Mahmood playing dot deliveries. He needs to pick up a single and get Mehdi on strike. That is the key to deliveries. He needs to pick up a single
with good confidence
and get Mehdi on strike.
Slip in
that
place.
Is the key
Slightly
to
wide
this partnership.
at first. Good work. Excellent. Where does Mahmood like to hit? Where's his strength?
Just a mere
Where's he
push.
going to try and take the bowler down?
And there's a chase
Normally
on here.
He prefers the onside.
Should be at least 3 runs.
Campaigner, played
Running
for
is
Barisha in
good.
first-class cricket and also played for Bangladesh as well. Hadn't had the best of debuts. Scored 2 ducks in his first 2 games.
Yeah, that happens.
Yes. Scored 2 ducks in his first 2 games.
Yeah, that happens. It's how you bounce back. It can only... Oh, Mehdi, will he back away and slice through that third man region? Third man in the ring. That's going to be a wide. That's what I mentioned. Wet ball, lots of dew. You're going for Yorkers, you can get it wrong. You get a couple wrong, you go for boundaries. That run rate comes down below that 10.
The idea is right from Shariful Islam, trying to pitch it and trying to find the block hole. But if, as you mentioned, if you don't get it right, then it can be a bit tricky. You don't want to give away freebies at this stage of the game. And he's got to get it absolutely right, especially when he's on strike.
Really good. And I wouldn't mind seeing Shariful maybe bowl around the wicket. I'm not sure if he's that accomplished bowling left arm round the wicket, especially to Mehdi because of the angle. If Mehdi backs away, he can slice him over third man. He can hit him over mid-off if he's in the ring. I'd like to see the left arm maybe come round the wicket, slide the ball into that middle of the leg. Full commitment, expect nothing else. Table toppers, Chattogram. Minister Group Rajshahi, hot on the heels. Yeah, Minister Group Rajshahi, hot on the heels of Chattogram. Slashed away in the air. Has he got enough of it? He has! Whoa, ho, ho. Another 6. Banged in short. That's a really, really good stroke. Brilliant commitment and great connection. He wants a no ball. He wants everything.
That's been launched. The shot wide. He throwed his bat onto it. And once you cut hard, it's always going to go all the way. The pace of the bowler that he used. Good shot in the end. Productive shot in the end.
Yeah, if you slash hard. And that's exactly what he wanted to see.
That's much better. It's really good bowling. Really top class. Bowl that Yorker. Slide it in there at 131 Ks. At 131 Ks.
This has been good going. I think last over was 12 runs already over. This is what they require. The run rate is 11.05 and they're doing the job. Last couple of points if they go on to chase this total.
Oh, no need. Was there a bit of back? Oh, he's given him. Well. Was there a need for the shot? Where's the pitch? Yeah. Sent it upstairs. Well, this is huge. This is a huge moment. Was it needed?
They already scored a 6 in this over.
Ready for leg before. Original decision is out. Start from front foot, no ball, please. Fair delivery. Front on spin vision, please. Rock and roll, please. Very close to bat. For confirmation, Altais, please. I'm waiting for Altais. Yes, Altais. I'm waiting for Altais. Move forward. Up to the pad. Forward. Move forward. Move forward. Move forward. Flat line. No bat in ball. I am satisfied. Go for ball tracking when you're ready. Pitching in line, impact in line, wicket hitting. We are still original decision. Tanvir, just stand by. Just stand by. You are on screen now.
Well, Mahedi. Yeah, he's out. Yeah. LBW. 142 for 4 off 17. Nurul Hassan's in, and, well, beggars belief sometimes, some batting. Fine striker of the ball, good strike rate. Just 150, that's a bit of a surprise, a man of his ability. Coming in late down the order though. Just 150, that's a bit of a surprise, a man of his ability. Coming in late down the order though. In the air. Has he got enough? Has he got enough? Gone! Back-to-back wickets. Chattogram, well, they're just tightening the noose.
Yeah, they're throwing it away. Mustafizur Rahman once again forcing the batsman, trying to take him on. In the end, an easy catch at mid-off. The 2 wickets in 2 balls. Off the back foot, not an easy shot to play. And easily taken by the skipper. Fazle Mahmood goes for 11. Rashai, 142 for 5.
Well, 2 wickets, back-to-back wickets. 35 required. That'd be gone. Team hat-trick. Unbelievable batting. That's just when they got themselves back in the game with 2 big overs, they handed it back to the opposition.
I mean, I was surprised to see how Mehdi Hassan got out. And after watching Mehdi Hassan going back to the pavilion, in the very next delivery, Fazle Mahmood has attempted to play a shot. Not on. It's so very difficult, and he's picked up wickets at regular intervals. mind you, it's not over until it's over, and I still feel that Nurul Hassan is more than capable of striking them quickly and picking up runs. 35 needed in 16 now.
And Nurul Hassan's a good stroke maker. Mustafa Rahman, the Fizz, he's an absolute art form in this format. He's where he's got his wickets and where he's been delivering the ball. Lots of short balls there. After slightly surprising, actually. You think with slower balls, especially, you might be a little bit fuller, but maybe conditions suiting that.
Yeah, have a look at that. On the shorter side, he's picked up most number of wickets so far in the tournament. And I think that's 6 there. And even 7, if you add the one close to that, even right in front of it. But that is surprising, isn't it? Because he mixes, he has that variety to bowl quicker and then mix it up with slower deliveries, the cutter and all. But he's been successful bowling short pitch deliveries.
What about the Yorker? Because it was, when he first came onto the scene, the Yorker was his go-to. He was a brilliant Yorker bowler, but not really anymore. He's almost gone full circle now. He's bowling a lot of cutters. He used that supple wrist very well. Oh, this is going to be tough now. It's going to be really, really tough for Minister Group Rajshahi. Up to 5 to 10 local time in Mirpur. Fan zone, the Ace virtual fan zone. Up enjoying their cricket. It's been a good game this one, hasn't it, folks? You've enjoyed it? Yeah, that man in your top right hand screen, he was having a great time. Deep in his crease, goes leg side. Gets it well, gets it really, really well. That's a wonderful shot. Really good placement as well. That's excellent batting. Very good that from Nurul. Just have a look at this, if it's gone all the way or is a 4 or maximum.
That's a good shot, went for it. The fielder's there, but took on the fielder there. And good shot, good extension. And good placement as well. It's gone. Just hitting the boundary rope. Not sure whether it's a 6 or a 4. Must be a 4.
Yeah, I think it just bounced in front of the ropes here. Have a look at this. There you go. So it will be a boundary, but it's a good shot. That's what exactly I was talking about earlier, that Nurul Hassan is more than capable of scoring runs and scoring runs quickly. The moment he gets an opportunity, he's not going to let his team down under pressure. I reckon that's a 4. Doesn't matter what I think. What matters is the umpire. What is he thinking? 4 or 6, Niall?
It always matters what you think. In this part of the world anyway. I think it was just in the half volley for me. Difficult to tell though. Shahi would love a maximum, I'll tell you that much for nothing. Well, up she goes. Exercise those arms. That's a big result. That is a really big result and a big call in the grand scheme of things, because 27 off 13. Does Nurul go big again, or does he want strike?
150 comes up. Told you, the umpires matters the most.
Gives himself a bit of width. That's a bad result. That's a bad result. It's a dot ball. Nurul either had to get a single.
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskid Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24শে নভেম্বর থেকে 18ই ডিসেম্বর লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ only on T Sports.
Match 10's turning out to be an absolute beauty. Ghazi Group, Chattogram, I beg your pardon, 176 for 5. Litton Das, what an innings that was. 78, not out. Always nice to get a little red ink alongside your name for the old average. 150 for 5, 27 needed off 2. They need a few big ones. It was a wonderful shot. Absolutely wonderful. Just the 63 metres, only a little chip. Go on, hit a few into that. 50 taka if you hit that in the fall, the organic air bottle, 50,000 taka.
Niall, you are talking about Mustafizu. Difficult to hit him for a 6, but he's been twice in his previous 2 overs. Imagine if Mahdi was there, it could have been a different game.
And still game on. As a batting side, you always say take it deep. Take it to the last over. You need 12, 13, you'll take that. As a batting side, you always say take it deep. Take it to the last over. You need 12, 13, you'll take that.
I still think it's chases on. Certainly, the way he has played so far. If he can manage to pick up boundaries at regular intervals, then you never know. You'll have to look at the field set by Mohammad Mithun. What is the man point inside the circle, mid-off, cover inside the circle.
Nice leg side though. Well, that's good work by the keeper. That is good work by Litson Das, because that was absolutely pelted at him. Have a look at this. Shoreful in his exuberance trying to affect the run out. Have a feel for the keeper here. That could have been 4 overthrows. Keeper does really, really well there.
Already happened once. Remember, Masood Kazan Shoy got trying at the stumps and then giving away 4 freebies. Very good from Litton Das. 25 and 10. They need a boundary here.
Top bowling. Good shot. Good shot. Immense power. Here we go. Farhad Reza, the old pro. IPDC boundary.
This shows the batting depth of Rajshahi. That was hit.
IPDC boundary.
This shows the batting depth of Rajshahi. That was hit with brute power. It was full, was pitched up. Farhad Reza went for it, went like a rocket towards back past the bowler. A welcome boundary that Athar was saying. They needed more of those.
I think what was important that even though there was a fielder at long on, he hit it a little bit straighter. And he had no chance whatsoever to get close. 21 and 9 now.
How many can you get this over? How many can you leave yourself against the Fizz? Go again. Hits it well. Hits it really, really well. That's massive. Absolutely massive. Farhad Reza, you little Dixie.
Game on. A 6 followed by a boundary, and that was struck towards deep mid-wicket. Farhad Reza taking on the full. Good extension. Went all the way for 6. 85 meters. 10 of the first 2.
He's trying to bowl the Yorker, misses the length and allows the batsman to free his arm. It's a low full toss into the stands. A bit of a discussion here. Already 12 in this over. They need 15 and 8. If they can pick up another boundary here, it's going to be very, very close.
Oh, that's brilliant stroke play. Brilliant, brilliant striking of the ball by Farhad Reza. The 4 he hit was like a cannon, and that hit the 6 was an absolute tracer bullet. It was a poor ball, yes, it's not where you want to bowl it if you're sure it will be. You still got to put it away. How often do you see a full toss hit to the man in the deep? One more boundary this over, that's what they'll want. Pressure on the bowler now. Full toss again. Doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. Gone. Full toss again. Does the trick. Shoreful has his revenge. Reza's got to go.
It was another full toss dipping into the right-hander. But this time he couldn't connect it properly. And Zia Rahman back at long on takes a simple catch in the end. Farhad Reza. You would feel disappointed if he could have been hit that away again. It would have been match on. But still, Joyful strikes for Chattogram, Farhad Reza. It passed for 12, 162 for 6.
Doral on strike. Well bowled. Really well bowled. Good comeback. Sorrowful. Really good comeback there. "19 overs bowled once."
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
$163 for 6. Well, this is a cracking game. 14 required off the last over. The Fizz is going to bowl it. Not the kind of bowler you want to try and take 14 off, but Noor Hassan is an accomplished hitter. Ronnie T's with him. He's a good stroke maker.
I think the first delivery is going to be of mighty importance, because if he can manage to pick up a boundary of the very first delivery of this over, game on. Because if he picks up a single, then he has to be at this non-striker end, and the Ronnie Talukdar has just come on to bat, will be on strike. What does he do? Does he refuses a single, look to hit boundary? Remember what Arifullah did.
Back away, slice it. Back away, slice. Slice it. Not far enough though. In the night sky, should be taken. Is taken. Big wicket, and once again the Fizz delivering just when his team needs it. Shamsur Rahman, wicket, and once again the Fizz delivering just when his team needs it. Shamsur Rahman, safe hands.
Yeah, another cutter from Mustafizu. He went hard on it, high in the air. Looks it, Shamsur Rahman made good ground and take a good catch in the end. Kept his eye on the ball till the last moment. Very good bowling from Mustafizu Rahman. Nurul Hassan departs for 8, 163 for 7.
Nurul Hassan has been dismissed, and that's a big wicket. Great bowling by the Fizz. Mukkadal's the new man, bowled well earlier on, picked up 3 for 30 in his 4, but he's going to smoke a few into the stands. But Ronnie T, Mukkadal's the new man, bowled well earlier on, picked up 3 for 30 in his 4. In the air. Good effort, really good effort. Single turn down. Single turn down by Ronnie T, that's interesting. We've seen this work already this tournament. Single turn down, then a few maximums.
The previous wicket, not this one. Ronnie Talukdar had no clue this time, but he's a proper batsman. He can take on. 14 of last 4.
Such a difficult bowler in any stage of the game. He's been absolutely at the top, swing and a miss. He's having a really great time with the ball. Mustafizur Rahman 3 for 25. What a time to come in and pick up wickets when things were looking very good for Rajshahi. Always delivering the goods with the ball. Sensational stuff one more time from Mustafizur Rahman. He'll be disappointed. Nazmul Hussain Shanto.
The batsman, you've got to set yourself up for the slow ball. He's going to bowl probably five slow balls out of 6. So you have to set yourself for a slower ball and then react to the full pitch delivery, the full pace delivery. So as a batsman, you've got to anticipate it's going to be coming down slow, as opposed to setting yourself for the full pace and then reacting to the slower ball.
Toe end, but gets it enough. Here we go, Ronnie T. We've seen him do it before, on a length, full pace delivery, and he gets smashed. That's fantastic hitting.
It was on the slot. Ronnie Talukdar just went for it. Good shot in the end. Hit it the toe end of the bat, but still it went all the way for 6.
Possible, still possible for Rajshahi. They need 8 in 2 deliveries. They need 2 boundaries. Maybe a 6, one more 6 here, and then 2 of the last. Now to wait and see. What does Mustafizur do?
Well, he won't bowl full pace. He's got to bowl a slow ball, nearly guaranteed.
4! Perfect Yorker, but he gets no look, the Fizz. Inside edge for a boundary. IPDC boundary. Here we go. It's going down to the wire. It is. They need 4 in 1. What a change of fortunes for Nazmul Hussain Shanto and Rajshahi. The previous delivery was a 6. This one a genuine Yorker inside edge. Batsman had no clue, but it's gone past the keeper and it's gone to the IPDC boundary. They cannot believe. Their luck.
Fantastic, great effort. Anisul played really well for his 58. There was good contributions all the way through. Shanto looked good, looked promising. Ashraful very slow. That was an interesting stage of the game. Mehedi, 25 from 17, but his dismissal was a really poor moment for his side and set them on the back foot. And then Ronnie T came in at the end, whacked one out of the ground to give him a bit of hope. Winning by 1 though. Chattogram winning by 1 to keep their unbeaten run ongoing. Well, some of the partnerships, 56 up front from Shanto and Anisul and Ashraful 44, Norwell and Reza 20, and well, Ronnie T gave them a bit of hope. It was a cracking game. It really was a wonderful fixture. 175 for 7. Chattogram winning just by the single run. Some of the highlights, Atta?
That's it. Yeah, they were in with the chase, especially with that opening partnership of 56 between Anisul Islam and Nazmul Hussain Shanto. Especially Anisul Islam played some delightful shots. He's not a big lad. That is a cracking shot from the skipper. But he certainly packs a punch. He hit a couple of 6s in that over. You could sense it that it's going to be a tight finish. So good for Rajshahi, especially with the opening partnership. Boundaries started to come in regular intervals. And shot selections were really good. And they hardly missed out on any loose deliveries. Few of them into the stands. He picked up his 50, first 50 on Anisul Islam Imon. Oh, that was a cracking shot was Mehdi Hassan. I thought he was the one who really gave a big hope to his team while he was still batting.
Yeah, Nur Hassan's a good strike of the ball. The Farhad Reza came in and bunted one down the ground and then smashed one into the stands. Then Ronnie T, clean strike of the ball, hit one out. This was a brilliant Yorker, actually. There was no luck there by the Fizz. It was fantastic bowling. All in all, though, the Fizz, he held his nerve. It wasn't his best night. 3 for 37, got a bit of tap. Picked up 3, though. Nazmul, thanks for joining us. That must be pretty difficult to take, losing by 1 run.
Yeah, absolutely. But it was a... They played some good cricket.
Yeah, it was a wonderful game of cricket, first and foremost, and I know it's difficult to take, but a couple of players of yours stood out, really. And I think you found a real star in Anisul Iman.
Yeah.
Looks a wonderful player.
সরি লাস্ট বলে ইন্টারনেটে প্রবলেম দিছিল, লাস্ট বলটা দেখতে পারেন নাই। আরে কত সুন্দর খেলাটা, দূর জিততে পারলো না, 1 রান হারিয়ে গেল। তো পরবর্তী ম্যাচ ইনশাআল্লাহ দেখা হবে, সবাই আসবেন, ভালো থাকবেন, ওকে, আল্লাহ হাফেজ।
Thanks for joining us. Thank you. Yeah, dejected captain, but understanding of the situation. Well, these are the bowling figures. Nigel didn't bowl too many overs tonight. Shoriful was expensive. Used to seeing that this tournament so far. 2 for 41. The Fizz bowl well, picked up 3. He's picking up a lot of wickets in this campaign. Mostek was a bit of a surprise. 1 for 31, just going at 7.75. And Shoma Sarkar again, well, he chips in with bat and ball, 19 off 3. That's an area the opposition may have looked to capitalise a little bit more. But these are the wickets. This is the captain, Shanto himself. It's a bit unfortunate, really. A little feather down leg side. A little bit unlucky. He was playing well, made 25 in good time too. Mohammad Ashraf well, 20 from 19. It wasn't a great performance by the veteran. Lost a bit of momentum in that middle stage and gave his wicket away to a fairly loose short ball. And it's always good. This guy is a real find for Bangladesh cricket. Fantastic 58. But Eddie, well, what are you thinking? You're playing so well. You've got the game in the grasp of your hand. You go for a cheeky shot like that and lose your pad for LB. So far, went next ball. This was back-to-back wickets, and this is where the game really started to go again. Farhad Shahi. Got the deep, not quite getting enough. Farhad, he played well, not put one out of the ground, give him a chance. Nur Hassan sliced it to the side, simple catch, well held. Good bowling display, difficult conditions, it was wet, underfoot, lots of dew on the outfield, so not easy to hold the ball. And match 10, we knew it was going to be the 2 best sides in the tournament so far. Ghazi Group Chattogram amassing 176 for 5. Minister Group Brad Shahi losing by 1 run. Keep an eye on Anis Suleiman. Fine young player. Well, this is the standings. Everything's starting to take shape nicely. Ghazi Group, Chattogram, they look good. They look really strong. Minister Group Brad Shahi, you're playing some good cricket in 2nd place. Kempton Kulna, well, they'll be playing in a couple of days' time. 4 points in their 4 games. Dhaka got a win this morning, though. We're going to take a quick break. We come back in time for the post-match presentation.
হল বন্ধ, প্রবলেম কোথায়? সিনেমা হল এখন হাতের মুঠোয়।
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
হল বন্ধ।
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Tusky, Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imru, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24 নভেম্বর থেকে 18 ডিসেম্বর লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ অনলি অন টি স্পোর্টস।
Oshpi, Tagi, Oshpi.
সিনেমা দেখার বাংলাদেশের নাম্বার 1 অ্যাপ সিনেমেটিক। অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন গুগল প্লে স্টোর থেকে অথবা ভিজিট করুন cinematic.mobi।
হারিয়ে যান সীমাহীন বিনোদনের অতল দুনিয়ায়। স্ক্রল করুন আর স্ট্রিম করুন রোম্যান্স, কমেডি, থ্রিলার, ক্রাইম, অ্যাকশন, যে কোনো ধরনের অরিজিনাল কন্টেন্ট। নাটক কিংবা হিট সিনেমা, যা কিছুতেই মনে টানে। সিরিজ হোক আর সিরিয়াল, সব বিনোদন একখানে, সব বিনোদন একখানে। উপভোগ করুন যখন খুশি, যেখানে খুশি। ওয়েলকাম টু সিনেস্পট।
Good evening and welcome to the presentation ceremony of this match between Minister Group Rajshahi and Ghazi Group Chattogram, sponsored by Walton, powered by eFood. What a thriller we've had. Going to the last ball and eventually the Ghazi Group Chattogram prevailing, winning by 1 run. What a fantastic thriller we had, as I mentioned, and it was a delight to be a part of it here. I'd like to introduce you first today to the Walton player of the match. He gets 50,000 Bangladesh taka and a crest, and for his scintillating batting performance it goes to Liton Kumar Dash. Congratulations, অসাধারণ খেলেছে, অনেক অনেক অভিনন্দন। হাইয়েস্ট রান গেটার হয়ে এইভাবে আপাতত অন্তত এই টুর্নামেন্টে কেমন লাগছে?
অনেক ভালো লাগছে। থ্যাঙ্কস টু ভগবান যে আমাকে এইরকম একটা প্ল্যাটফর্মে পারফর্ম করার সুযোগ করে দিয়েছে। আর হ্যাঁ, আই ফিল
যে স্বাচ্ছন্দ্যে আমরা খেলতে দেখেছি, উইকেট প্রথম ম্যাচের পরে মনে হচ্ছিল একটা ধরে আসছে, কিন্তু পরের ম্যাচটাতে একেবারে সেই পুরনো উইকেটটাই আমরা পেয়েছি এবং সাবলীলভাবে খেলে যাওয়াতে দর্শক যদি থাকতো খুব আনন্দ পেত। বাসা থেকে তো সবাই এনজয় করেছে।
হ্যাঁ, অবশ্যই। টি20 আসলে খেলাটাই অনেকটা ক্রাউডের উপর নির্ভর করে। আর হ্যাঁ, অবশ্যই যদি আজকে ম্যাচে ক্রাউড থাকতো তো আমি আশা ক্রাউডের উপর নির্ভর করে। আর হ্যাঁ, অবশ্যই যদি আজকে ম্যাচে ক্রাউড থাকতো তো আমি আশা করি যে তারা অনেক মজা পেত। এবং ইনফ্যাক্ট আমরা অনেকদিন পর এরকম একটা গেম খেললাম, আমরা অনেক আশা পেয়ে।
আসলে কম্পারেটিভ খেলা হলে কিন্তু নিজেদের ভেতর থেকে সবচেয়ে ভালোটাও বের হয়ে আসে।
জি, অবশ্যই।
এবং অন্য প্রান্ত থেকে দুই প্রান্ত একটু সাহস লাগে যদি অন্য প্রান্তে ইয়োর পার্টনার স্টার্টস।
আমার জন্য অনেক ইজি হয়ে গেছে মিডল পার্টটাতে খেলার জন্য।
হ্যাঁ, ইজি ভাবে খেলেছেন। ওয়েল ডান, কংগ্রাচুলেশনস, শুভকামনা পরবর্তী খেলার জন্য।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
ধন্যবাদ, অশেষ ধন্যবাদ লিটন কুমার দাস। Right, we have got the captain of the winning team, Mohammad Mithun. 100% record. Big smile on your face, but must have been worried for a while there.
Not really. It's not every game we can't win easily. Some match we have to win like it's not every game we can't win easily. Some match we have to win like that because every team is equal. So far we going really well.
As I was saying, it's always very heartening to win under pressure, having to fight for a win. That's what you did. Be a test of temperament for you guys.
Yeah, obviously, if we want to win this trophy, we have to win this kind of match, like a pressure situation. We have to stay calm and do our job properly and take decision right way.
Yeah, and impressive batting, and also at the end keeping your cool, pegging them down in the middle. So the whole planning sort of worked out in a proper manner. And one more thing, you've had success 100%, as I said, but do you take anything out of this game that you think needs to be corrected or bettered?
Yes, obviously, whatever you done, still we have to learn from there. We have bowled little bit better today. Face what we expect to face, he can little bit do more better.
Well, carry on the good work. Congratulations on the win. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mohammad Mithun, the skipper there. And that is it from me down here.
Well, a very happy captain, and we're going to be back again on the 4th of December. Slightly earlier, folks. It's 11:50 a.m. local time for Fortune Barashal against Jempong Kula. Big game. Really, really big game. Double header, of course. Second game will be on at 4:50 local time, and it affects Simco Dhaka, who got a win this afternoon against Minister Group Rajshahi. So it should be a cracker. Make sure you join us. I hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. We certainly have. Good night.